Good afternoon. Welcome to a live feed on Rashad Mitchell's channel. Thanks for those who've been tuning in. About to tune in whenever you get a chance. We're talking about the week that was the NBA Week 6. I was going to do it at 9 o'clock tonight, but I decided do it in the afternoon just to get it out the way. Let's get into it, man. Last week, what stood out to me was the one and only Trae Young, the point guard. Uh, the point guard from Atlanta, man. How he's doing his thing with his assists. Leading the league in assists, 12.4 assists a game. This is the third straight year where he's averaging a double-digit assists. And the thing that's amazing is that he's doing so well. So much better than he ever did compared to the other seasons. Just getting everybody involved in the offense. And I'm really, really impressed with the way he's playing on offense. That's the thing that I'm impressed with when it comes to Trae Young. They beat Cleveland twice this week. They had the best record in the league. Now look at the Celtics. The Celtics are creeping up there. Matter of fact, the Celtics and the Cavaliers play tonight. So that's going to be a big game to watch. If you want to watch the NBA, tired of football. There's been a lot of football going on since Thanksgiving, but still got basketball. That's a good thing. But anyway, there's a lot that went on this past week. This is week 6. Let's get into it. So we're gonna go back to flashback, rewind what took place last Sunday, where the Celtics won 107-105. The Pacers beat the Wizards 115-103. The Heat beat the Mavericks 123-118 in overtime, and the Clippers beat the 76ers 125-99. And the Raptors lost to Cleveland 122-108. The Nets beat the Kings 108-103. Now let's get into the week that was. This past week, the games that stood out. The Celtics blew out the Clippers 126-94. The Nuggets got blown out by the Knicks 145-118. The Warriors lost 128-120. That was a surprise. A surprising result on Monday. $130-109 was the final score between the Thunder over the Kings. Right, the Bulls beat the Wizards 127-108. The Heat lost to the Bucks 106-103. The Rockets beat the Timberwolves 117-111. Spurs beat the Jazz 128-115. The Suns beat the Lakers 127-100. Wednesday, this is the game I want to get into. The Hawks and the Cavaliers, because the Cavaliers is a team that been playing great basketball going into this game against the Atlanta Hawks. They were 17-2 after this result that they got from the Atlanta Hawks, losing 135-124. And again, Trae Young had 22 assists, 20 points. He was able to be that facilitator. They're getting a lot done from the bench. The bench is playing pretty good for Atlanta. I mean, Hunter, he got 26 points off the bench. Bogdanovich, 17 points. 10 points for Okongwu. And Buffkin had 9. So we do the math. 36, 53, 62 points come off the bench. The bench guys had 62 points come off the bench. So that's the reason why they're playing so well, Atlanta, is that they got a lot of contributions from the bench in this game against Cleveland this past Wednesday. And Young had 22 assists. That's a season high. The problem with Young, he shoots too many threes. He was 3 for 13 from 3. I mean, he shoots too many threes, but he's going to do that. That's him. But the thing I like about him is facilitating. He's getting everybody involved. That's the thing that stands out. And whoever likes this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe. As far as that's concerned. So, that was a big win this week because it handed Cleveland their second loss of the season, 135-124. That was a big time game by Trae Young, 22 points. 20 points and 22 assists. Other games that stood out. The Mavericks beat the Knicks 129-114. The Thunder beat the Warriors 105-101. OKC improved to 14-4 while the Golden State in the middle of a slump right now. They're 12-6 right now. 12-7 actually right now. They lost last night. Gotta check that. Gilgeous Alexander had 35 points, but Steph Curry didn't play in this game, so he was out. But still, that's a big win for the Thunder. So there was no games on Thursday. Friday, you had the Hawks again beat the Cavaliers again by a score of 117-101 this time. It was a blowout. Definitely a blowout. Second time in 3 days that the Hawks beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. DeAndre Hunter again. He may win Sixth Man of the Year the way he's playing. 23 points off the bench as they won 117-101. Again, a lot of no contribution from the bench. They're very deep. Okongwu had 15 points, 7 rebounds, 15 points. Hunter had 23 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Bogdanovic had 10 points, 6 rebounds, 21 points for Trae Young, 11 assists. And the thing about this Trae Young, he didn't shoot that many threes. He shot only 5 3-point attempts, made 2. So he's, again, facilitating, playmaker. If he keeps it like that, they can be dangerous. You don't have to be shooting all these threes. I mean, what he's doing is unbelievable. And they got a guy in Daniels who leads the league in steals. Dyson Daniels, got a guy that leads the league in steals. But also you have Trae Young leads the league in assists. So you got 2 guys from the same team leading the league in certain categories. Assists, Trae Young is number 1. Steals, Daniels number 1. So they got guys in that backcourt that's playing very well. So that was a big win against Cleveland that gave them this 3rd loss. They're 17-3. So now they have a situation where they're 9-11 Atlanta. So that was a big win for them on Friday. The Pistons, man, the Pistons did good this past Friday. They got 9 wins, 9-12 on the season. Cade Cunningham had 24 points, 11 rebounds in his return from a 3-game absence. Jaden Ivey had 23 points as they won 130-106. I don't know what's going on with Indiana. Indiana's not as good as it was last year. If it's not playing the same way, something's missing. The Celtics continue to keep it rolling. They won their, I think it's their 7th straight. As Jason Tatum had 35 points, 4 of 8 from the 3-point range, 14 rebounds, 5 assists. But they got a big contribution from Pritchard coming off the bench. 29 points, 7 rebounds, 7 3-point shots. Again, when the Celtics hitting them threes, man, they tough to deal with, man. 20 3-point shots was made, 54 shot attempts from 3, but made 23 of them. They just know how to get it done as far as where they shoot the basketball from 3-point range. Shot 42.6%, and they was able to win by a score of 138-129. So that was a big win for the Celtics. Big win. Chicago's not that good. Obviously, they're a rebuilding team. They're not a contender. So, but that was a big win for the Celtics. Keep the win streak. I think they won like 7 in a row. So that was a big game. Big game. The Thunder beat the Lakers 101-93. Big time win for them. Trailblazers beat the Kings 115-106. All right, so let's get to tomorrow's games. Yesterday's games. The Hawks beat the Hornets 107-104. The third straight win. Jalen Johnson had 20 points. Trae Young didn't have double-digit assists, but he had 14 points. But he got a contribution from, again, Hunter, 18 points coming off the bench. Conway had 16 points. And in fact, man, you look at this bench by Atlanta, they 10-11 right now. They may have the best bench in the league, the way they're playing right now. They're getting contributions all the time from Conway and Hunter. They're always getting these contributions from Hunter and Conway. So that's a big time performance by them. Winning last night, obviously LaMelo Ball was playing great, averaging 31.1 points a game, second in the league in points scored. That's a very, very impressive win for the Hawks on the road. And the 76ers got another win. They got their fourth win of the season. They definitely need to get a run before they come together and get Maxey and Embiid and George together. Maxey had 28 points as they won 111-96 over Detroit. So that was a big time win for them. Another thing that makes this Detroit Pistons team different, they do have Tim Hardaway Jr., he's a veteran, Tobias Harris. So some of the stuff that they've done, along with Cade Cunningham, is making this team, he didn't play last night because he had a pelvic sprain, but I think that's the reason why they're playing better, because they got some guys that have been around for a long time. There's a reason why, the veteran leadership, the veteran players that they got, guys that have been in the league, that have been around. There's a reason why they're playing good. But George had 11 points. Paul George, Maxey, 28 points. So he was able to win. All right. Next, we got the Bucks. They went over 500, 10-9 on the season. They beat, no surprise, Washington 2-16. But Giannis Antetokounmpo is having a great, great year. He's leading the league in scoring, 42 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists. It's the sixth straight that they've won. So no surprise that they beat Washington. All right, then Golden State lost their fourth straight yesterday, losing to Phoenix 113-105. 11-8 is Phoenix. Devin Booker had 27 points. Durant had 21 points as they win that game 113-105. Curry was back, but it wasn't good enough. He hit three-pointers, and that was it, in 10 attempts from three-point range, 8 of 21, 23.7 rebounds, 4 assists. Big time win for Phoenix. They go to 11-8, and Golden State's in a slump right now. They lost 4 straight, so they're not playing good basketball right now in the season. And finally, Mavericks beat the Jazz 106-94. All right, let's look at today's games. The biggest game today in the NBA is the Celtics and the Cavaliers. 17-3 Cavaliers against the Celtics 16-3. That's something to watch on NBA TV at 6 o'clock p.m. That's the best game for the good games. I mean, the Rockets 14-6 against the Thunder 15-4. That's a good game. So keep your eyes on that. Clippers and the Nuggets as well. All right, let's look at the standings. Again, Clippers and the Boston Celtics. Cleveland and Boston Celtics, they play tonight. That's going to be a big-time game. Cleveland lost the last couple of games. Boston's won 7 in a row. They're the highest team in the league. You make a case. They've been the champs. Orlando won 5 in a row. They're 14-7. Boston 16-3. Cleveland 17-3. New York is 11-8. Miami's 9-8. Milwaukee's 10-9. and Atlanta's 10-11. Atlanta's playing good, man. They won 3 in a row. Keep your eyes on Atlanta, man. Their bench is playing very, very well. Atlanta Hawks. Like I said, the assist aspect of what Trae Young is doing, but Hunter come off the bench. Akon will come off the bench. They got some guys that come off the bench, making it happen. The Western Conference, you got 15-4 OKC, 14-6 Houston. Actually, they play tonight. We go back. Yeah, they two top 2 teams in the West play tonight. So keep your eyes on that. Houston versus OKC. You got 2 games where you're featuring 2 teams that are in the top 2 in the East Conference. Boston played Cleveland tonight, and you got OKC playing Houston tonight. So you got 2 games with featuring 2 top 2 teams in each conference, in the West and the East. So that makes it worthwhile out there if you want to watch the NBA tonight. Memphis is 13-7. They won 5 in a row. They playing good. Golden State 12-7. Dallas is 12-8, coming on strong. They won 3 in a row. Denver's only 10-7. Phoenix is 11-8. Lakers are 11-8. Clippers are 12-9, and San Antonio's 10-9. A lot of winning teams in the West. 10 teams got winning records. Compared to the East, you only got about 5 teams with winning records. Actually, 6. 6 teams got winning records. Cleveland, Boston, Orlando, New York, Miami, and Milwaukee got winning records. All right, let's look at the stats. Giannis Antetokounmpo is still leading the league in scoring, 32.9. LaMelo Ball, 31.1 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander averaging 29.8. Jokic is averaging a triple-double, 29.7. Trae Young is averaging 12.1 assists. Jokic averaging 10.6 assists. So he's doing his thing as a assist man and as a scoring guy, but rebounding. He's averaging triple-double, Jokic. Triple-double, 10.6 assists, 13.1 rebounds, 29.7 points a game. LaMelo Ball also is doing his thing with the 3-point shot. He's making 4.7 3-pointers a game. Number 1 is Anthony Edwards. Wembanyama is averaging 3.6 rebounds a game. 3.6 blocks a game. And 3 steals for Dyson Daniels. Right, look at the team stats. Cleveland's averaging 122.4 a game. Cleveland Cavaliers 51.2%. So they lead in 2 categories, points and field goal percentage. So they're doing it on both sides. Oklahoma City plus 10.6. They number 1. Points allowed. Orlando Magic 102.8. So it gets no better than that. Rebounding. Houston Rockets 50 rebounds. 7.3 blocks for Memphis Grizzlies. So that's the storyline there. So that's it. My time looking at the week that was in the NBA. Speaking of LaMelo Ball, he's out at least 2 weeks with a calf strain. So that's it for the look at the NBA. I'm done for today. Hopefully you enjoyed today's recap for the NBA Week 6. I'll be back next week, maybe original time at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Next Sunday, December 8th at 9 o'clock for the week that was the NBA. I wanted to do something different. Do this in the afternoon instead of doing it at night. Let's try something new. May go about doing it in the afternoon, maybe. But right now, I want to start the new month doing something different. Instead of 9 o'clock p.m., do it this afternoon. So that's it for the week that was in the NBA. I'll be back with the class boost with Rashad Mitchell tomorrow with the Bible study. I'll be into that. That's coming. So stay tuned for that. The Bible study. I got a new book also I'm going to be reading too. I already finished last week about Ali and Malcolm X and their fatal friendship. So I'm done with that. So I'm going to get into a new book I'm going to be reading. So stay tuned for that. I'll read from Psalm 49, 50, and 51, and more. So get your Bibles out. I hope you have your Bibles out. I just want to listen to the word. That's going to be spoken on that live feed tomorrow at 6:35. Hopefully I'll be there on time. I don't be late with this. Hope I'll be on time with it. But thanks for all those who tuned in. I'm not studying about the live chat. I'm just going to stay away from the live chat, because the thing about the live chat, people say things that they shouldn't be saying. Now, I've seen it, so I'm better off not even looking at the chat no more. I'd rather just know, if you like the video, you can subscribe to the channel. Do what you can, subscribe to the channel, make it happen. I appreciate the support, but other than that, I'm not getting into the live chat. The only thing that matters with this channel is that if you like the content, if you like the video, you can strictly subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. That's all you gotta do is subscribe to the channel. You don't have to do anything else for subscribing. You don't have to do anything else but that. If you like the video, you can subscribe to the channel. You're more than welcome to be on this platform and support. But other than that, I'm not going to pay attention to nothing that is said in the live chat. It's just too negative sometimes. So I prefer not to even engage in the conversations about what's going on. As far as who is saying what. It can be positive, but there could be some negative stuff, negative comments. So I'd rather just stay away. The only thing that matters is that you subscribe to the channel, build this channel up. If you like the content, I'm not twisting nobody's arm. All I'm doing is just doing content with my live feed, something that's on my mind to talk about, and that's it. I'm saying, if you like the video, you can subscribe. Welcome aboard. The best is yet to come with this channel. I appreciate it. So I'll be back tomorrow for Classic Books with Rashad Mitchell. Tomorrow, doing my Bible study, Psalm 49, 50, and 51, and so forth, and so on. And that'll be it. So that's it, man. My time is up. That's it. So until then, talk to you tomorrow. Be back tomorrow. Psalm 49, 50, 51, and more. Until then, talk to you tomorrow.